Hello dear traders and welcome to Insta TV. You're watching daily financial news with me, Anna Kasatkina. Traders are closely watching how the US and China trade relations will unfold. The US dollar is gaining momentum as traders hope that the parties will be able to conclude a trade deal. Investors are waiting for the resumption of trade negotiations between the US and China at the G20 meeting. It's quite difficult to predict Donald Trump's intentions. On Wednesday, he expressed optimism about the upcoming dialogue with his Chinese counterpart. At the same time, the US president is still considering the possibility of raising tariffs. Judging by Trump's comments, his attitude towards China has not changed. Xi Jinping is unlikely to ignore Trump's words. The quotes of the dollar-yen pair have grown ahead of the G20 summit. Nevertheless, market participants may be forced to take profit if the US and China fail to conclude a deal. During the Asian session, the dollar-yen pair continued its upward movement, reaching a weekly high and going through the round mark of 108.06. On Wednesday, the pair rose significantly after the U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin declared that the U.S.-China trade deal was 90% complete. The greenback is gaining ground against its rivals as traders are leaning more towards a positive outcome of the US-China meeting. The G20 summit is an important event not only for investors but for Fed's officials as well. The results of the meeting between the leaders of the two largest economies are likely to affect US monetary policy. If the parties agree not to impose new tariffs, the Fed will no longer need to reduce its key rate. In the morning, the US dollar index rose to 96.37. The Australian dollar extended its gains after yesterday's considerable growth. The quotes of the Australian versus the US dollar pair reached the highest level of 2.5 weeks, 0.6998. The next target is to go above the 0.70 level, where buyers may encounter resistance. The major currencies have strengthened amid increasing demand for safe haven assets. The New Zealand dollar has updated its 2-month highs. It may increase its gains as well if trade talks between the US and China are successful. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.